Well, and I think part of that is boxing itself. I love boxing.
Me too.
And to tell you the truth, 2009, the Sweet Science is off to a banner start. I mean, just last weekend, the card in Tijuana featured some fabulous fights. We've already seen Andre Berto, Luis Collazo. We've had Shane Mosley and Antonio Margarito, Bernard Gunn and Ricardo Cordova. I mean, the boxing, what it has to do is help itself, and I think they're doing that this year by putting more events on premium cable and free television. ESPN just got into it with the highest profile heavyweight fight that they've ever had. Too bad it totally stunk up the joint. But I think boxing just has to take care of its own. And mixed martial arts, thanks to the UFC and the way it's branded itself and marketed itself, the rest of us are just trying to, catch the wake, so to speak, and hopefully help the sport grow that way.
But so, Mauro, what do you think about this trend of MMA fighters that want to fight boxers?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I'm not a fan, and I just watched March Madness. It was a absolutely horrific show, and for many reasons. I don't know what was in the matchmaker's mind to put two grapplers on as the main event on a boxing show. That made no sense to me whatsoever. No offense to Roy Nelson and Jeff Monson, who are tremendous fighters who I actually enjoy watching, but if you're trying to bring synergy together between the two sports, that's not the type of fighters you want on the show. And frankly, it's like going to a Metallica concert and having Placido Domingo open. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, it's true. But we're talking even further. Like all these guys, Tim Sylvia, is going to fight Ray Mercer. And the last time Miletich fought, he said he wanted to fight Winky Wright.
Oh, yeah, and Anderson Silva. I mean, you're right. There are a lot of guys.
What are they thinking?
Anderson Silva, Roy Jones.
What are these guys thinking? I mean, here I am. Let's say I'm one of these guys, and I train 6 hours a day. Or I train 30 hours a week, and 5 hours of that week is boxing. And I want to fight a guy who, for his entire life, has trained just 30 hours a week just on that. Like, what are these guys thinking?
No, to be honest with you, I don't know if it's just the competitive juices, if it's to try to settle these debates that the media has manufactured. I don't know what it is. I think the only legitimate person that I really truly feel wants to test himself is Anderson Silva. And face it, after what he's done for the sport, what he's done for his career, and what he's done in his achievements, maybe he deserves that right to face Roy Jones Jr. after his contract is expired. But in terms of Pat Miletich, I love the guy, going to be working with the guy. I just think he's too old, doesn't have to prove anything.
Winky Wright would take him apart.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, Winky Wright would take him apart.
I don't even see. I mean, Roy Jones, who would gladly take that fight because it should be, to be honest, it should be a very easy fight for him. Because, Anderson Silva, no slight on Anderson Silva. I mean, the guy's amazing.
But he spent a lot of time becoming a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Let's just say he's considered to be potentially the world's best pound-for-pound fighter in MMA. Yeah. But I just can't see it happening. I can't see it happening against a guy like Roy Jones Jr., who at his peak was potentially the world's best fighter.
Yeah. And again, it's not even worth debating or anything, because I agree with you guys. I've been very outspoken in this subject. They don't belong together. They're two completely different sports.
Yeah, because I don't care which downhill skier is the best tennis player. I really don't give a shit.
No, exactly. Yeah. That's exactly my point. Like, you don't put football players on skates and tell them to, run the bootleg.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah. So just a couple things, and we know you got to go somewhere more. And we so appreciate you coming on.
Unfortunately, I do have this other function, but you guys, anytime you want me back, I would love to come on and maybe even for a longer period of time.
Yeah, well, we'd love
but I do have a few minutes left here.
We'd love to have you in the studio sometime and you help us.
Well, you guys are going to have to talk to my agent if you guys want me to come down to that studio.
I know. We respect that. So a couple quick things. One,
of course, my agent isn't talking to me either, so who knows?
Fair enough. So a couple quick things. I got one. One is when people, when your name pops up in MMA circles, and I mentioned that I'm friends with Mauro Ranallo, anyone who doesn't know you says, is that his real voice?
Yeah, yes, of course. They say that.
And can you try and give us a different voice? Just do anything.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I have many different voices.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Mauro Ranallo, and this is the MMA show.
That actually sounds more like your natural voice.
Everybody. This is going to be just amazing. I'm on that no-shit MMA show right now.
Hey, guys, you want to talk about something? We can talk about mixed martial arts all time long.
That's a good one. Sweet.
So
Mora does
wh-
have other voices. This is just his real voice.
Yeah, which
though.
one's
But
the real one?
unfortunately, I know my voice doesn't match my looks, but whether it's a gift, whether it's a curse, all I can say at the end of the day is that I make my living with whatever God has given me. And for those who don't believe me, well, that's up to them. I have no, I know all about what it is to be the Joe radio announcer, and believe me, that's not my cup of tea. And I don't want to come across as being contrived. What you see is what you get, and what's my reality.
Yep. No,
Yeah,
you're the best at it too, Mora. It's a pleasure.
I appreciate you guys. You know what? My goal is not even to be the best. I am just blessed if I can relay the message and be the soundtrack to these tremendous athletes and the fights that they all entertain us with. To me, that's all it's about. I want to spread the word. I want to be a messenger. I want to be on top of the mountain screaming about mixed martial arts until the day I die. It's the greatest sport in the world, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of it.
Well, thanks very much for being on, Moro, when we aspire to be 20% of your skill set at some point.
You guys do a great job, my friends. You keep it up, and Robin, we will talk to you on Thursday.
I'll see you Thursday, Mora.
And I won't be talking to you then. Thanks very much, Moro.
Mora hates you.
See you guys.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Mora
All right, that
hates
was
you.
Mauro Ranello, and he seems to like Robin more
He
than
likes
me.
me. Yeah.
Whatever. Shut up.
All our guests like me more
Apparently.
than you. Yeah, they do.
Whatever. I've got no personality, and that's what happens.
But the people who talk about our show hate me more than you.
That is absolutely
Yeah.
true.
All
That's
over the
so
internet,
true.
it's just like, that guy is a douche.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at his terrible
Emo.
hair. I legitimately, this is not a joke, I legitimately got death threats
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
for saying that Fedor wasn't the greatest fighter in the world.
You didn't say Fedor wasn't the best fighter. You just said that the Sambo Championships was a bit of a work, and that you don't believe the hype.
Yeah, no, I just thought, the
which
Sambo
the hype is true, and he was the killer. But even still, whatever, emo.
I really got death threats.
Robin Bird's name, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that's it's legitimate that you would get those death threats.
Oh,
but
you think it's legitimate for me to get actual threats against my life?
hang on a second, shut up
for
already, because now we got to talk about the
yeah.
contest. So,
Okay.
all right, so we need to do a contest for Affliction shirts, and I think we've arrived at the possibility of one,
Okay.
which is we don't know what the fuck the contest should be.
Right.
So we're going to you to say, please, you can contact us with your contest suggestion. You can contact us with your contest suggestion. Contact us? Yes, there we go.
Yes, contact us.
And what you're going to do is you're going to say, whoever has the best suggestion for the best contest will choose your contest, and then you win a shirt. The shirt you would win, more than likely, is going to be this one, depending on how fat or skinny you are.
Yeah.
It's this one right here. Can you see it? There we go. And get out of the way, Robin. So this shirt, which has got it, it's really cool. Maybe I should keep this one. It's got studs in it and stuff.
No.
Anyway,
Studs. I'm keeping this.
whatever.
one.
It's got things. So the contest
it
is
does.
suggest the best contest for win an Affliction T-shirt. Keep in mind we're a show and we want to grow, and you want to kind of suggest things on how to market us and make us better, which means removing us perhaps, or removing Robin and getting a better co-host. And then so what happens is you suggest your contest to noshitmma@hotmail.com, or to our Facebook group, which is No Shit MMA
Facebook
/web TV show, or you can reach us on Twitter, No Shit MMA. So one of those three places, you send in your suggestion for your contest, and then the best contest suggestion wins probably this shirt.
And then we'll run your
and
contest.
then we'll run your contest
to win other shirts.
To win other shirts.
Right, because we got a lot of Affliction shirts.
We've got a lot of
Affliction.
Affliction. We received 24, which Robin's keeping 8, the asshole. And then what we'll do
deserve
is And then what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll give you one shirt for having the best contest, and then we'll run the contest. I think we've run that to death.
Yes.
So that's the end of our show. So we had Ryan Ford, awesome.
Yeah.
And he cleared up a lot of shit, and he seemed like a really cool guy.
He
Then
did.
we had Mauro Ranello, who was much funnier and much more personable than when I met him, because he was doing business.
Right, he was
and also
working.
he seemed like a super cool guy, which
Moro
was
is
just
a
awesome.
super cool.
Yeah, it was
and
wicked.
he'll come on the show again in the future, and he'll teach
let's-
us how to do a better job.
Right, and maybe we can get him in studio after we talk to his agent.
Right.
So
Next
thanks.
week. Next week.
Yeah, maybe whatever.
No,
Or-
I mean,
or
what
not.
are we doing next week? Well, we're gonna give some shirts away.
We're gonna give some shirts away. And who do we have?
Well, again, Sean Tompkins is ready to come on the show.
Sean Tompkins, and then we're gonna line up a fighter.
Okay, sure. We'll
Let's
get a
do
fighter.
that.
Yeah,
We've
let's get
got a few
cool
guys
fighter.
that
Let's
had
get a big
suggested they
fighter.
wanted to come on.
Someone
Yeah.
like Forrest Griffin or something.
Yeah, we'll get somebody like that.
Or,
You just blew that out of there, and we haven't
Or
had any conversations
what's her
with them.
name? The hot chick.
Oh my God, Gina Carano. Let's get Gina Carano on next week. Woo! That'll be the best
I'll
show
work
ever.
on getting one of those too.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Whatever,
You know.
or somebody else similar at equal value, equal or lesser value.
What is equal value to Gina Carano?
There isn't one, but equal value maybe to Forrest Griffin, providing he isn't listening right now. All right, so thanks very much for watching No Shit MMA on thatchannel.com. It was sponsored by Extreme Couture Toronto, and we are
Affliction
Complete
shirts.
Buffoons. Affliction shirts galore,
Okay.
and we are celebrating Affliction Night. So thanks very
Yay,
much for
Affliction
watching,
Night.
and we'll talk to you real soon.